Alright, welcome back to the stream, everyone. You might notice we're not where we were last time. I had to look up the whole mission thing to figure out what exactly I was doing wrong, because apparently I couldn't use the DMC. Turns out, apparently I have to look at a note, like sort of like notice board or something inside of the asylum, and that will allow me to progress the quest to the point where I then have to do the whole basic training thing, and then go grab the thing from the DMC. So, once again, we're bloody heading into the asylum. Well, there's that whole definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. I think that's somewhat apt to what we're currently doing. So, are there any other players around? If so, you players? Don't see any. Let me just. Nope. Don't care. Right then. Yeah, sometimes you basically just have to look up the quests here because they're really weird and they don't give you enough quest markers to really figure out what's going on. Even though I figured out, well, I didn't figure out what was going on. I figured out what I need to do to keep going, essentially. So, yeah. The worst part is, I believe I went through this once before. So there should be power. Fortunately, there is not. Let's just get him. Cola, just to get a bit of and some camp dog food. That should get us up quite far. Excuse me while I speedrun this shit. Sorry boys, can't be bothered to deal with you right now. Go. What the? Cock. Okay, apparently those things can hit me through walls. And my explosive shotgun actually deals a lot of damage to myself. Great, just bloody great. Don't care about you guys, please don't let me respawn, please don't let me respawn. Okay, I need to get fireproof so I can deal less explosive damage to myself. So many perks I need to get, so many perks. At least most of you guys are still dead. I really don't want to bump it. Gone through this place so many times at this point. Can't be bloody asked. Seriously, once you clear an area, it should stay cleared out for at least. You at least have the courtesy of keeping the bloody switch pulled. Oh, glowing Wendigo. Oh, bloody. Leave me alone, you bloody crazy bastard. Okay, explosive combat shotgun actually is really good. I guess I was just using it against too high enemies before. Well, that's stuff. I guess there's a broken light bulb over there. Hmm. Alright, you all done? Still here, yeah? Should not double tap there. Necessary. Probably something I haven't done. Bad idea. Right, so. Oh, somebody's actually completing the quest outside. Please let me sprint! Please let me sprint! Come on. Awesome. Come on out and play. Let me play over there. Alright, so. Give me a rough idea of where it is. Still just hiding there. Get an angle on it. I guess I can. Alright then. Come out and play you cannibal boss shit. Back to my safe spot. Don't you dare come into my safe space! There we go. Ultralight built marine. Oh. I think any of those are going to be stuff I'm really interested in. See ya, guys. Back to my little perch. And then down. So that puts power back again. Oh, that just straight up opens the door. Final stand. So that's what I had to. Yay! That was all I had to do. Shot, Gatling gun, plant protector. Encumbered forbidden knowledge. Right! We already knew what happened here. Advance knowledge and continue that work. We can. Blues.
If you're hearing this, stranger, I'm dead. The Brotherhood is dead. But I'm relieved. Relieved there is someone, anyone, alive. I honestly don't care if you're Chinese, American, or whatever. You're a human being.
I think I'll really listen to that.
I don't have much time, but the Scorched are more of a threat than you can ever imagine.
Yeah, need to travel to the take elevator to top floor. Mate, I don't think that's how it works here. Also, I got two plans. Okay. Protect the light. Be a scribe outfit. Actually, how does that look? It's very military look. Wouldn't exactly say bad. I actually kind of like this outfit, but you know, it's not quite this, is it? I'd probably have used it if it wasn't for all the other stuff I've gotten. Okay. Level 50, admittedly. Okay, ammunition for it. So sure, why not? It's very effective with this ammunition. Of course, this thing is easy to hit them with. Right, so where's the next one? Ow. I'm running to shotgun shells quick now. Well, because they're quite effective, and I doesn't need a lot of skill to fire these things off, so it's all good.
Only registered Brotherhood of Steel personnel allowed past this point.
Fireplace, sure. Right. Yeah, so I have to do that. Now it's going to tell me I need to go to search for clues to security. Right then. Preservation of technological. There was something, I remember finding a note or something about it. Problem is, I went through all this once before, so I'm kind of like, whatever. I already know what I need to do. I kind of figured it out without having to neither look it up nor read half of these things, because, you know, it just seemed bloody obvious. Like, yeah, I have to sign up to. At least if you read this thing. Now, version notes. Done. Search for clues to bypass security. Search for clues. I'm gonna have to look this up just so I'm sure. Satellites don't care. Don't care. Strip jackets. No. Bloody hell. The thing is, I know I have to go to the DMV so I get the bloody license, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, get a government issued ID. Alright, good. So it did realize that. So now it should point me towards the DMV, right? Yes, there we go. Need to go to the DMV. How much over? Wait on. 5 in. I'll just scrap the Gatling gun because that's what we're laying down right now. Yes. Oh, comfy grip. Actually unlocked something for it. Nice. And now we bail. So now I have to go to the DMV and get a license. Or an ID. Ugh. I should already have a ticket number, so it's just quickly activate the. I think it was the C option I need to activate, and then fight off this minor horde, and I can talk to the robot. That should send me off to do some stuff. That should fix it all. Is it gonna give me more stuff now? Just impact which made heavy fusion cores. Alright, great, I'm overweight again. Yeesh. What level is that piece of combat armor? Oh, fitty. Right then. Fucker. You've done that a bit quicker. That side. Time to go the long range rifle side and why so? That makes sense. I know. Because I want to scrap the combat armor bits. Because although I kind of want Lucerne to wear them because he does like combat armor and he's going way more military than I am. It's more, I'd like to actually learn some modifications for him. There might be a workbench over here by the this lift thing. Just wishful thinking, but hey, maybe there is. How old am I? Yep. No mind actually. There we go. We're perfectly fine again. Now because I really can't be bothered to do this whole thing. Yes. Because I've been traveling that road way too much as of late, so let's just get done with all the stuff I've already done, but I did it out of order because I figured out what I need to do before I had to do it. Just because I don't need a note to tell me what happened doesn't mean that I don't know what happened. Like, it's really stupid. I don't need a note saying like, oh no, we had our last stand here. I can figure that out just from context clues and basic environmental storytelling. I don't need my handheld for this kind of stuff. Like, for me the most surprising thing is, oh, I'm given an ID, but apparently this proper ID. This needs to be official from the D&D or something, and they can't just hand proper IDs out at the boot camp. A bit like, why not? Seems like needless bureaucracy. Already have my number. Let's just activate both. I'm pretty sure it was C.
J47, you are 21 years overdue. Please report to Section C.
Do I have some?
Calling A2.
No.
Last call for A2. J47, calling J47. A3, calling A3.
Come on, just step through that door. Actually, never mind, I'm out of ammunition for that thing. Never mind, thanks for waiting for a bit. Thank you. Let's just open this door. Yeah. I think that might actually be it.
C39. Calling C39. Please report to Section B, C39. N14. Calling N14. J47. You are urgently needed at Section C. J47. C40. C40.
Alright, both things are sped up now, so...
Now, a message from your governor.
Voting is your patriotic duty, Appalachia. This November, you, my friends, get to decide on the future of our way of life. I know many are concerned with automation, and I know firsthand how it has affected our livelihoods in the short term. But automation will lift our factories, our towns, and our very homes into the future. So I urge you to vote yes to the Appalachia Prosperity Act.
N15. Calling N15. Last chance, N15. C41.
current address.
C41. C41.
So with first app.
Interrupting for an important warning. Fraud is a serious crime. Make sure all forms are filled out accurately. Remember, only a commie commits fraud. N15. Calling N15. Last chance, N15.
Patrons are required to take
C12.
a number and wait for the automated
C12.
number to
Now calling
call that
C12.
number before being serviced. Have a nice
J47.
day.
Again, you are urgently needed at Section C.
Alright, so it's B that we need to do.
C44. Calling C44.
Department B.
Please report to Section B. C42. Calling C42. C42.
Greetings,
Please
C42,
report to Department B.
DMV
C42.
AT21C. Form
C42.
identified.
Last call.
Scanning.
Warning.
Processing.
Office hours
Continue
are ending.
processing.
Please finish business quickly.
Proof of Charleston. Residency required. Mail must have a valid U.S. Postal Service postmark. Have a nice day.
Alright, so postmark letter in Johnson. Right, so where do I find that? Postmark letter in Johnson. So I basically get to register my own little camp as being its own address. It's kind of nice. Alright, so the question is, where would I find this post thing? Now my Pip-Boy, which is usually a pretty good indicator of where I need to go, says somewhere over here, find what I need. Check mail. Cash prize notice, Rockwell clearance sale. Current resident, Charleston. That should work. So am I gonna have to take another number and wait again? Or are we done with that now? I'm kind of expecting the bureaucracy to continue. It's just allowing me to leave and keep going with the whole thing, then okay, sure. Why? Can't let me move on.
Greetings, C-42. Male identified. Scanning. Scanning.
1203 Grape Street.
Does not match address on DMV AT21C. This is resident. Acquire DMV AT21C-V. Authorization from Charleston Courthouse. Have a nice day.
Okay then. I don't actually have to go out, do I? Just have to go through this place, the courthouse. It should be on the other side of this building. Don't mind me, y'all. Just need to deal with some rando bureaucracy. That's still running. I mean, I suppose you could say thank Adam for automation, because otherwise this would have been significantly more difficult. How do I get over there? That's over here. Ah, this looks promising. Right, I actually need to go into the private area. Typewriters to get the correct information onto. I mean, it is kind of nice all these things are all centralized in one building. Otherwise this would have been a nightmare. I mean, as long as the bureaucracy runs, I don't actually see the big issue in it, because like, it's not too difficult to operate.
Greetings, C-42. DMV AT-21C-V. Recognized. Processing. All required paperwork for ID renewal is in order. Error. Department B is for renewals only. Department C is designated for new IDs. Have a nice day. Greetings, C-42. Greetings. Department C requires patron to re-queue to be helped. Grab a new number and wait in our well-appointed lobby until it is called. Have a nice day.
Let's see then.
J47, you are 21 years overdue.
I forget,
Please
which one
report
was
to
that?
Section C. A2, calling A2. Last call for A2. J47,
A3.
calling J47. A3, calling A3.
I just sat down, damn it.
Department C is currently busy. Mandatory second coffee break in progress. Ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coffee break terminated. Reinitialize query. DMV AT-21C and associated paperwork identified. A3. Scanning. Error ID 34B/1. Valid birth certificate required. Consult the helpful error assistance entries on the application terminal. Have a nice day. Department C is currently busy. Mandatory second coffee break in progress. Ending in 5.
Alright, so
3,
code handling. What about
coffee break terminated. Reinitialize query.
don't have valid birth certificate? Okay, you may. Many applications require a
21C
notarized birth certificate from the United States if you were born outside the continental United States or are a naturalized citizen. You will receive this error. The only remedy is the direct authorization of the official of the governor. The governor's seal is required. Well, that's easy. Now, where was this office again? I've been there before and used his... Heck, at this point I'm basically the governor, aren't I? I mean, I've been using his governor equipment quite a few times, and I'm going to be using the governor authority pretty soon now to really forge some documents, essentially. I'll just grab that. Might be useful later. Damn, this is a high level lock. There's probably not much of interest in here, but never mind. This is interesting. And a bobby pin to recuperate one of the ones I lost. Test note. It's not. But with this gun, I probably shouldn't be worrying about this. Like, this thing looks nice. I don't want them to go on a coffee break. Oh, you should hurry. wonder what all the wires in these things are for. Right, can't open that. Okay. Got your form.
A3, paperwork identified. Scanning, scanning. Everything is in order. Proceed to the photography station to receive your government ID card. Have a nice day.
I think I am low. Need a bit of extra light in here. Nah, it's probably Ah, hello. Hey, Emo. You are really echoey.
I was just chilling and warning people in my only war series that I'm no longer going to care if I shoot them with a las cannon, which is interesting.
I just finished getting a government-issued ID in Fallout 76, which meant a full-on DMV.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I had to deal with a DMV.
You got a DMV in Fallout Fallout fucking whatchamacallit?
76.
Yeah.
Basically, I have to join the Brotherhood of Steel.
Continue.
To join the Brotherhood of Steel, I need a valid U.S. Army ID, which I got a thing to say like, yes, you are now part of the U.S. Army from a boot camp training thing. But then I had to get a valid ID from the Department of Motor Vehicles in Charleston. So I then had to basically play a DMV simulator where I had to go around and fill out various forms. Yeah, the most annoying thing is I'd already basically done it last stream, but because I hadn't gone far enough in the quest line, it didn't count. Because I haven't been told to specifically do it yet. Even though...
sad face.
Yeah, Wait, that's sneaky. Sneaky freaky.
So, Brotherhood of Steel.
Yeah.
How do you join them when there's no NPCs in the game?
I just scan in my US military ID onto one of their terminals, and that just automatically signs me up.
That sounds like that breaks the law.
Yes. Usually there would probably be some sort of like initiation thing, but seeing as they're all dead, there's no one to stop me from just putting myself into their systems.
So they're all dead?
Yes. The Scorched.
Holy shit.
And I'm kind of...
Scorch? Or just the Scorch?
Well, a combination of the two, really, as far as I can see.
Holy shit. So they all got wiped out, and Brotherhood, mind you, Brotherhood who literally told Elder Maxim to go fuck himself because he was enlisting from the locals and helping the locals, would normally not let some foreigners join, especially now, because they've already seen a phobic in a way. It's just doesn't sound right.
I didn't pay much attention. I only really looked at what I needed to do, even though I didn't actually look at what the game told me to do. I just looked at like, oh, I need to get some stuff from the Brotherhood of Steel. Great. So I need to get in here. Oh, they have a security terminal. How do I get past that? Oh, I need to sign up for the Brotherhood of Steel. Oh, I need to go to a boot camp. I can do that. Not realizing that first I had to look at a clipboard, or no, a notice board, and see like, oh, we're having our last stand now. Oh no, everyone is dying. Instead I was just like, oh hey, look, a terminal that I should probably get to sign up on and stuff like that. Like, I don't read stuff. I just look at the environment and notice the story that way, because they still tell the story really well through just the environment. The problem is they also make it so that you're basically forced to look at all the correct things so that they can be like, oh look, like there's written story, even though it's really not needed. The story is told perfectly fine by the environment. You don't need notes to do anything of this.
No, that's fair. I get that. I do. I actually, from what I can see, I don't have much problems with Fallout 87, 60, what we call it, 76. That's it. I don't have much problems with Fallout 76. The only problems I have is with the continuity. It does break the lore in some areas, and that's the thing I love most about Fallout is the lore.
Yeah. I'd say the gameplay is usually also pretty good.
Bethesda actually put in itself. Bethesda, there you go.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
Bethesda might own the IP now, but they don't know jack shit about the lore, so I don't consider anything they make to really be lore friendly.
It's some of the lore they put in Fallout 3, for example.
There we go. I am now part of the Brotherhood of Steel.
The cool thing, the thing I love the most in Fallout 3 is that you can actually go to the studio where they made the game.
Alright, so 4th level?
You can go to Bethesda in Fallout 3.
Yeah, you can go to the place where Three Dog is located and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I mean Bethesda, like the actual company.
Oh yeah.
They actually have they got a building in Fallout 3. You can explore.
That is true. I never really went there because I never actually played Fallout 3's engine. I booted that game up for like a minute so I can strip all of the files out of it and put it into New Vegas instead. Because New Vegas is better.
I didn't mind Fallout 3. So you see, Fallout 3 is the game I was introduced to Fallout with. So that's why I have so much love for Fallout. I know the other games are probably better because when a company comes along and uses the new IP, they leave out so many other things. But Fallout 3 was the first like real fucking first-person RPG I played besides on computer. Sorry, so first-person RPG I played on computer, not on console.
I still find the idea of playing a game on a console that isn't like, I don't know, Jak and Daxter or Ratchet and Clank or something like that really weird.
Yeah, no, it actually, I really did not mind playing Fallout 3 on computer. Fallout 3 on computer actually felt so natural. I don't know why, but any other game other than Fallout 3 just does not feel normal to play on computer. Because I'm too used to controls, but Fallout 3, it's just, oh man. Oh, so good. I don't even have the disc anymore, so I need to buy it on my computer, but fucking hell, that's fun. I ended up buying it for my Xbox 360 by memory.
Sensor module specs? Sure, let's have a look.
They're mutated as all get out.
Because it was
but at their core,
the actual disc I brought, so I didn't get the DLCs for it, so I brought like the game
for
Xbox, which had all the DLCs included.
Now, if only I could hear this stuff.
By the atmosphere. Detection beyond 20 to 30 meters isn't really practical. But the Scorch beasts emit powerful ultrasound vibrations with an unparalleled range.
Anyway,
this is to their advantage.
Because I have a las cannon.
However,
and I was talking to the GM there, and I'm like,
if the Scorch beasts have
just putting this out there, then man. If I might get some player kills.
You may be able to track down their
keep getting in my way, and I keep just making my character look watch the read. I just realized I'm kind of brainwashed to not care. He's like, alright, we'll shoot them. I'm like, alright, well, just, talking to you first, seeing if you can give me a reason not to shoot them, but okay.
Alright, so Brother of Steel, Fort Defiance, Appalachia, orders 09901. Strike team is to infiltrate BTU and get the automated research lab. ARL team to get L functioning by any means necessary. Once the mainframe is online, uploaded ARF 001, 2 members of the team are to stay behind and secure the lab. Viable Scorch Beast DNA samples will be sent out to facilities online. Infiltration and security is paramount. Takagi orders no hostile contact with responders. If fired upon, orders are to regroup at Thunder Mountain and wait for orders. Personal note, Squire Montagament's team never made it back. Be careful, who knows what's waiting for you at VTU. If Takagi got the ARL functional, the password is Hope for Future. Scribe Grant. Sweet. So that should give me a rogue creatures terrorizing Fletcher. Alright. And now they want me to look at this Scribe Grant's terminal, I think. Last plea for this mission. Not the scribe you need, but isn't my idea. The information we got from those users on the west coast. So when you do this, the automated research program is solid. It can conduct iterative research on Scorch Beast and find their weaknesses. Just 2 men could run the operation out of Voltech University. Oh, I've been there a few times. We may die, yes, but someone's got to figure out how to destroy these bastards once and for all. Don't make totality died in vain. Stored logs. We can follow up. Probably not necessary. Personal notes. No. Find automated research terminal. That is probably going to be back at Voltech University. And from the previous holotape, that was a bit difficult to hear, but what I can understand is they're based on some, well, Scorch Beasts are based on a type of bat, essentially. Which means that they use echolocation to navigate. But unlike bats, who has a short range with it, they have a massive range, so a large-scale detection system would be possible because we can detect their basically their vibrations in the air from quite far away. So yeah, that's how we're gonna do this. Strength and shape. Sturdy combat. Left arm. I'm just gonna scrap this. Lucerne isn't gonna need these things for quite a while, so no reason to keep them. Extend previous. Okay, left arm. What's my current left arm? Deep pocketed left arm. This thing weighs more, so actually, best way to find out is to unequip my outfit and just have a look at them really. Right, so my left arm is currently not heavy. It looks to be sturdy. So does that one, but it is higher level, so we upgrade it. If I can find a armorer's workbench here. Hope there is one. But I want to put deep pocketed on it first. Or start wearing it consistently. Because deep pocket is like the best modification. It gives plus 10 carry weight, which basically just completely removes the weight of any given piece of armor when you put it on. It's awesome. How do I get through this? Can't see a way right now. Guess we'll just go back down to level 3. Got control again. There's a Tinker's workbench, weapon workbench. Is there seriously no armor workbench in this camp? Oh, well, sorry, military installation. I don't see one in there either. Alright then, let's try with level... Oh, level 2 isn't level. Let's just go to level 1 then.
Oh yeah. Planks 3. Nails. Box nails. I need clothing.
It is a bit funny. Usually the Brotherhood, to join the Brotherhood of Steel in previous games, you had to do some sort of daring thing, almost impossible feat. Here you just walk up to a terminal with the correct paperwork and you just sign up.
Times have they changed?
Well, it's a lot
Oh,
easier to join
man.
up with a... It's easier to join up with a group when everyone else is dead. Hello there.
Okay. Ah, it's the Swedish. How are you doing?
Are you in a fucking septic tank or something, man? That goddamn echo.
I think it's called a kitchen.
No.
You know, a place where you cook food.
It's a bedroom. I don't have
I wasn't aware emus had food.
Look, I wasn't aware Swedish actually had personality.
Let's just take the boil water right now.
Ask your sister.
That makes no sense. We don't have Swedes down here. We don't take their kind too fairly down here.
That's right, I just remembered you got to have a criminal record to enter Australia.
Exactly, mate. That's how it's meant to be.
Alright, so where does it tell me to go?
Oh, then how comes you're not letting all these economic migrants in?
Wait, what?
Well,
Criminal records, I can assure you.
well, yeah, they do, most likely. It's just that they don't have the right criminal record.
Ah,
There's a right one.
you just want muggers and whatnot, not rapists and the likes.
Exactly. You know, murderers are right. You can kill the bastards. And, you know, if bastards kill you back...
Wait, I still need to be in there? What the fuck? But I got another... Why do I need to find out more about the Scorch Beast? I already have the intel. I need to find the lab so I can figure out what the... Huh? I already know that I need to make an echolocation thing. There's one right outside the building, so I can just reverse engineer that. Why is it so imperative that I find the correct piece of paperwork in this game? Jeez, why was the least bureaucratic thing I encountered in this entire game the bloody DMV?
Almost like government services don't work.
No, it's almost like government services is the only thing that works. Like in the wasteland, the only way to escape bureaucracy is to go to the government.
Fuck out of here, you communist!
I was here first, and you're in my
I
stream.
will hit you with a brick.
Get out of my stream, Normie.
Get out of my stream.
Alright, look. Mr. Swede, calm your farm, mate.
Emu, I'll give you Tasmania if you make him fuck off. What's
How
that?
the fuck does Swedish
Tasmania.
get Tasmania? And no, you can keep that fucking inbred fuckheads. They'll suit you well. We don't like the Tasmanian or the Victorian. You can have them both. It's 2 for 1. We hate them.
Okay, what did I miss here? It's telling me to go down there, but as soon as I go down there, it stops telling me to go there. I'm level 1. Probably points me directly back to the elevator, doesn't it? No, it's pointing me to that.
Any of you played the Anno beta yet?
What?
No, the beta. It has a part of the campaign in it as well. It's really good, to be honest.
Fair enough.
Just fucking bumps that I won't have the money to buy it till a week after launch.
Investigate
Bugger.
the Scorch Beast. I've already done that. Let me just. So let me to go outside. I actually just side missions into mystery, hidden knowledge. Nope. dailies. You can also go away. Oh, yeah. Random miscellaneous quests do not give a damn about them. So, it's gonna just tell me to get into that corner. See, it might. Closing notes. Huh. Military codes, apparently. Alright. Well, there's the personnel that read this. You are now in the recovery team under my command. We didn't have the firepower to find the fate. Operation Touchdown. All hands must lost. Touchdown transport broadcast. The Brotherhood radio frequency 92.3. Encryption key 3AF1. Follow it. Find them. Can't shake the feeling that Paladin Tagetes' fate is the answer to the Scorch Beast. Sierra Bravo Menace. Touchdown supplement has more details. Okay then. It's Brotherhood emergency transport. You have to find Teddy. Great, that looks like another main quest line.
Yeet.
So I think it is. Main. Yes, Belly of the Beast. Brotherhood emergency transport radio. There we go. Now I just gotta listen to my radio. I think. Ah, crap. Give me a whole bunch of stuff again. Why do quests give me random stuff when I don't have a quest giver to give me rewards? Seriously, you get more rewards for completing a quest in this game than you do in most other Fallout games, yet nobody's there to give it to you.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, but it's also weird, considering that, you know, in other games you'd usually go up to someone and they would pay you for a job. Here it's just like, oh, you did something for no one in particular. Here's a whole bunch of items that just magically appear in your inventory. Alright, so it looks like I have to go around the building. Still 0%, but my Pip-Boy is telling me to go over here. Pip-Boy is usually always right. Just hope I have enough ammunition for the rest of this trip. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm getting percentages.
No.
Attention citizens. Watoga is under a state of emergency and evacuation alert. Do not attempt to enter the city limits, and for God's sake, get out if you're still here. Unless you are military or a roboticist. In that case, if you can do so safely, make your way to the mayor's office in the municipal center.
This looks like the right place. Oh, tough one. Really tough one! Come on, that thing there. Where'd that rat go? Ridiculous that rats are some of the most numerous and tanky enemies you'll ever find in an encounter. Right, so sync transponder. Actually, let's just listen to this thing as well.
Night Moreno reporting. Moreno to Defiance, over. I read you, Moreno. Be kind looking solid, Scott.
Swedes left.
I know.
Did what you said, drove the Scourge crazy.
I don't think he likes being. I think he's denying the truth.
Module spit out reports deeper inside the
In a little bit of denial there.
Probably.
to the next site. Good luck,
Poor
Jake.
bastard.
Wait, that. Okay, these are some tough-ass robots.
Yeeting.
They're government-working robots, apparently. They're even wearing tuxedos. Closer.
Sorry about the noise. I'm having a thunderstorm in the game.
Jeez. Why aren't you wearing a headset, by the way?
Because it hurts my ears. I got big ears.
But it's a basic courtesy to everyone else when you're talking to them online.
Hang on. Yeah, you're denying my cuntiness of being Aussie. But
Yes.
I love it for you.
I'm the only one allowed to have a cultural heritage here.
Most of us, it seems. I'm not really salty. Tin can? I wonder if I can fill the tin can up with water. No, I can't. Tin can can go in the...
Wait, is that a friendly feral ghoul?
Wow, that's interesting.
Never mind, that was a hallucination.
Oh, you're hallucinating. The fuck?
Well, it's either that or that feral ghoul was not being picked up by VATS, somehow ran through a wall and wasn't hostile.
Coolness.
Oh, and it also ran on water. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that Vast was just fucking up.
That doesn't explain why it ran on water. And somehow managed to run through a wall. Oh crud, oh crud, oh crud. Holy!
Go to sleep.
Why does it trigger that immediately? At least have a bit of build up before you blast me in the face with that thing. Holy crud, why is there no build up on that thing? Why is it just instant? Why is it just instant? That is just not okay. Assault troops should not be able to fire their eye laser without having to do a charge up first. I'm just not okay with that. It's just wrong on so many levels. That's gonna slow.
Automated Mining Services welcomes you to the home of industry. Visitors, please see our receptionist.
Negative sensor read.
Welcome to
Ow.
AMS, the future of mining. AMS is here for you. Thank you for
Okay,
visiting.
let's just remove that thing from my tracker because it's distracting me. Nope. Oh, bloody. Nope.
Automated Mining Services welcomes you to the home of industry. Visitors, please see our receptionist. Welcome to AMS, the future of mining. AMS is here for you. Thank you for visiting.
Wait, is it finally bloody charging up a laser instead of just firing it instantly? A nice little change of pace, but alright. Play last mission.
Moreno.
Sync.
Night. God. Grant here. Are you okay? Scorched. Freaking everywhere. Next coord's acquired. Alpha Zulu. Alpha Zulu 13. Confirm. AZ-13. Are you okay? Crazy over here, Grant. Scorched everywhere.
Fall back. Slow and steady. Into the killing ground.
Alpha Zulu 13. If we don't make it, that may be the end zone.
Hello, students. Watoga High School is
Why are these guys worried about the Scorch when the robots in the area are clearly much worse than any Scorch could be? Sure, the Scorch beasts are nasty and stuff, but at least... Actually, no, Scorch beasts are definitely the most nasty thing you can encounter, but still, the Scorch are just weaker humans. The Soltrons are way worse. You just can't stand and fight against that. The laser is too damn powerful. Usually I deal with them just by, well, gunning them down before they can manage to fire the laser, but when the laser is pre-charged and just fires instantly, that's not an option. Alright, good. Back into... Okay, bloated glowing one. Why is everything here way tougher than it should be? Oh! Great, I have missile launcher support. Okay, is there an island somewhere we can jump onto? Looks like this. Yay! Wait, what was that? Oh. Okay, those things are toxic. Oh.
Lesson learned, I'll take it.
Oh, fair. There's a Scorch Beast here as well. Okay, there's way too much heat on this area for me to survive in this place. Oh, level up.
Level up's always good.
Yeah, unfortunately, my shotgun just broke.
Oh. That sucks.
Yes, because I'm now dealing with a Scorched Beast that has noticed me. A army of Scorched enemies. Okay, second last impact. Where's the thing? I need to find the thing. I need to find the thing. Yes, just do that. There it is. Screw looting that sort of power armor. I'm out of here. Actually, no, wait. It was T60. Kind of want to get that stuff. Never mind. Now that I look at it, there's not an option for that. Not an option for that. Whew. No thanks. Good thing there was a missile launcher there. Well, automated anti-air gun. Because otherwise I would have to deal with all that kind of crap myself. And I do not have the firepower for that right now. I should hopefully be the Scorch Beast distracted long enough for me to get to the next place where more enemies are going to be that I can't fight my way through because I have less than 80 bullets left in my lever action rifle and my shotgun is broken. Right. Disease found. One more shot. And there we go. Alright, so it's about 5 shots to kill most targets I encounter right now. That's not good in any way. I really need to make a suppressor for my lever action rifle. Wait, is that a new... No, that's just a rain cloud. Looks like a mushroom cloud.
So you can't fucking fix the doors. God damn it.
What?
I'm barricade. Can lock it though.
Yeah, screw actually listening to these podcasts, it would take too long. And... oh, another Scorch Beast has now noticed me. Great, just absolutely great. The dragon?
Right, so finally had your name revealed.
What? Oh, it's just a gun I picked up.
Light dragon.
Yeah, no, I just picked up a gun called the Dragon.
Oh. Well.
Now I'm just hoping that I can hide inside this bunker until the Scorch Beast stop knowing where I am anymore. Okay. The dragon is a front loader. Ow. What the Feth? I swear I reloaded it. Do Scorch Beasts not forget about where you're located? Is that like...
If you're lucky enough.
No, I mean, right now I'm kind of thinking that it will just continue to dust the local area until I'm dead. And just never stop trying to kill me. Cause it...
It's like, haha, I'm never gonna forget about you, motherfucker. And you're like, don't do that.
Kinda. Because it seems a bit annoying. It almost seems like you're basically, if you can't deal with a Scorch Beast and it spots you, it's just like a guaranteed death. Which I mean, yeah, well, no, it did forget about me now. And I've been saved by a guy in No, I've been saved by a suit of power armor. Not a guy in power armor, just a suit of power armor.
Oh. Oh, that's pretty cheap.
Well, not even like a proper suit, it's just like...
So just a suit standing there.
No, more like a power armor frame.
So,
No.
alright.
That's a high level player with a weapon that sounds like it's firing relatively quickly. So I'm guessing we might stand a chance this time.
Oh, jolly good show. That's good to hear.
So now I just need to help him a bit with killing this thing and hopefully get something nice out of it. Just a shame reloading this gun takes flipping ever. Because it's a quad-barreled front loader.
Quad-barreled gun of awesomeness?
You know what a front-loading gun is, right?
Yep.
Yeah, this is one of those, but with 4 barrels.
So I was correct.
And
Quad-barrel
it's...
gun of awesomeness.
And it's about 2 meters long, it looks like. So, yeah. I don't know what the frag's up with this guy, but he just doesn't seem to have a head. Okay, I think I need to put on a gas mask at this point.
Send me over. No. Ah, good. I can go back with my... Ah. So you're streaming right now?
Yeah, I have been. Like, whenever I play 76, I'm streaming.
Oh shit, I'm sorry, I didn't realize there was no... I see. I done did wrong. I'm sorry.
Wait, this is Fisher Site Prime? I have to go here to do... What the... F Glazed cap. Excuse me, I was just gonna fight past all you guys. Let's see. I don't think I have enough ammunition for this run at all at this point, but hey, whatever. I still have a couple of bullets in this thing. I actually did have an ultralight laser pistol, didn't I? Sure, ultralight laser pistol.
Circle. Zombies. Zomboids.
I thought ultralight was supposed to deal more damage to these guys. Guess I should shove a stock onto this thing so it becomes a rifle instead of a pistol. This is... Yeah, no, it doesn't actually do a lot of damage a shot. Yeah, lever action is still technically better. Although it is a laser pistol that fires green lasers, so it is kind of awesome like that. So, using it. these guys take 2 shots so I can kill about 15 more of them. But then I'm out of everything. And at that point I'm probably also going to become over encumbered from lack of grilled rat stack.
Soon, so I'm working as quick as possible.
Oh. Flip.
Oh, not in real life, in the game I'm playing. It's like,
yeah, I just missed a shot with a point blank with the gun that I had though.
Oh, seconds.
Shotgun shells doesn't work if I don't have a shotgun to fire them out of. Okay, what kind of ammunition do I have? I have a lot of different types of ammunition, but no guns to fire it out of though. Oh, wait, 40mm grenades. I have a gun that fires them, don't I? Guess it's time to pull out the grenade launcher. Never mind, grenade launcher's not very good when I use them.
I guess that face.
Well, it kind of works to use it, but it's not exactly effective. Alright. I have a few shots back. No. Short hunting rifle it is then. So if I go through here, maybe we can find it. Damn it. Yes. Ow! Damn it. Oh crap, now I'm uncovered.
Just fun.
Well, let me put it like this. I don't have a map to figure out where I need to go inside this cave. I just have like a general direction, which doesn't actually do a jack shit for me. I have very limited ammunition because this place is exceedingly hostile, and yeah, it's just... my guns are breaking, everything is failing, do not have the ammunition that I need.
Life just sucks. I get you, man. I get you. I feel you.
It's more that the only tools I have to do anything with are either broken or out of use. Crap.
I've encumbered just a bit. Too much.
This radio signal isn't exactly doing it for me. Seeing as there's no way of moving directly towards my target, it's just move through and hope that I find the right corridor. Oh, I like the way you say I actually got penetrating doors up in these walls anyway. Oh, fast. Well, there's enough enemies here to convince me that I'm going in the right direction.
Oh wait.
I thought ultralight weapon was supposed to do extra damage to these guys. It deals almost nothing. Yeah, just no. Actually, saw to this. Oh, give me that Tesla rifle. Maybe the Tesla rifle would be the better use of my ammunition. Oh yeah, much better. Why did you even think about using a pistol in the first place? Pistol, like crap. Okay, Tesla rifle might have saved me here. Don't call me a wuss, but it's just because I need to survive, you know?
It's all good, man.
I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to one of the Scorched.
Ah.
Laser
Fuck
rifle.
that scorch, motherfucker. I just swore again. Whoops. I keep forgetting you're on streaming. Sorry, people out there.
Never mind, this gun does not work either. Yeah, no, I need to bring more ammunition for this.
Why is it raining? Why is it always raining?
Don't know, I just know I need to get out of here. Back to camp, pick up some ammunition, repair my weaponry, and actually come back at some point where it isn't stupidly difficult to make my way through this place. That and probably look up a map of this place, because screw actually exploring. I hate caves, I really hate them. I want to spend time in the overworld map where I can snipe things from great distances, not go into small, tight, enclosed spaces where a single shot rifle really doesn't do the job. That, and I'm tired of getting loot because I want to keep it, but it also weighs me down and I can't carry it.
Man, sounds like you have problems. I feel sorry for you.
The problem is the game gives me stuff, but at every single turn where it gives me something, it always just says like, yeah, no, you probably shouldn't have this actually. I just need to break through this wall here, somehow. If only there was a local map.
Through spirit of mind.
Actually, if I go to my Pip-Boy... No, they removed the map side of it, didn't they? Yeah, there's no longer a map in your Pip-Boy. It doesn't exist anymore. Right, out into this quarry filled with enemies, and I'll just kind of casually stroll out, because I can't run. Never flipping mind, there's a Scorch Beast here. Of course there is, we're close to Fisher's Site Prime. So why wouldn't there be a deceased Scorch Beast?
Oh. Well, someone was looking out for you.
Deceased Scorch Beast just means that I'm gonna get sick if it attacks me.
Oh. So it's like a zombie.
Kinda. Never mind, it's two of them. And there's a giant sloth here. I just gotta find a way to get the heck out of here. When I get back to camp, repair my stuff, upgrade my armor a bit, make a whole bunch of new guns so I can get a suppressor for my lever action rifle, make a whole bunch of new ammunition. Oh hey, Meyer lurks as well. No wonder people keep nuking this place. Let's get this bloody stupid radio off. The beeping noise was getting annoying. Please tell me that Mark is an actual train station, not just train tracks. Well, at least they fixed one issue from Skyrim to this game. And that is that Skyrim dragons couldn't die while they were in the air. It was physically impossible for them to die there. In this game, Scorched Beast will just kind of fall out of the sky if you kill them while they're there.
Oh, good.
Yeah, instead of
So
being
it's
immortal.
not exact.
No, they improved them.
So it's not like, yeah. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, Scorched Beast in this game
That's
is
good to
essentially
see.
what dragons were supposed to be in Skyrim.
So yeah, they improved on it.
Yes.
Which is good to see.
That is not a
No
train
one wants to
station.
see,
That's another
yeah.
ammo dump.
So
Okay, Mega Sloth, please don't notice me. Don't be annoying. If you would notice me. A hulking Mega Sloth, yeah. I don't want to fight that right now. I do not have the means to do so.
that sounds like a lot of nope you're dealing with right now.
Yes. Imagine every single boss creature this game has. That's the standard enemies in this zone, apparently.
Okay.
And the game has not been kind enough to supply me with enough legendary enemies to give me stuff that actually allows me to fight efficiently. All I have is a combat shotgun with explosive effect. That's about it. No two-shot weapons, no anti-something weapons, like nothing. Well, I do actually have quite a few of them, but they're all too low levels and most of them are melee weapons, so who the frack cares? Right now I'm basically just holding on to most of them, just so that when the purveyor comes out I can turn them in for better shit. Because from what I've been able to gather about the Purveyor, he's going to be a traveling merchant who will exchange legendary items for other legendary items, essentially. Now, there's probably going to be some stupid caps-based cost along with trying to sacrificing one of your legendary items, and you're probably going to get something completely random, so the chance of you actually getting something good probably about as low as when you're hunting a normal legendary creature. So, yeah.
So much fun?
I'm saying it's probably ain't gonna be much easier to get good stuff even with the Purveyor in the game.
Okay.
Because let's be honest here, there are very few legendary weapon setups that you really want to get. Even from Fallout 4. Like, you want to get rapid fire weapons with either Furious or some sort of consistent damage on them. Or you want two-shot. That's about it. Like, if it's a slow firing weapon, you want instigating or two-shot if you don't know what you're doing. Or if you need something for DPS, then two-shot's also fine. But it's just...
Okay.
You basically never want oh, this weapon deals slightly more damage to this type of enemy, because it's too specific, and you don't want to have like a weapon that you only have to fight this one type of enemy. Because that just means that against everything else, it's just not as good.
Okay. I think I catch you.
And with armor sets, like either you want something that gives you consistent stuff, such as increased action point regen, in this game potentially also weightless, because it means the armor weighs less. Stuff that gives you, like, usually stat bonus items aren't really that good unless it gives you, say, endurance and strength, because it means more carrying potential. So that can be pretty good. Of course, leg armor, if you can get acrobatics, then that's always good, because if you have 2 pieces of that, that makes you immune to fall damage, which is just amazing. Sprinter leg armor can also be good, because that's increased movement speed, and that's also very good. But otherwise, you kind of want to stack them, so that you can get like 95% damage reduction from a specific enemy type. Because unlike the weapons where it's like, oh yeah, dealing a bit more damage to an enemy, if you can stack the damage reduction from specific enemy types, that's amazing. Because you can suddenly make that enemy type just run away from you. Just don't even want to touch you.
Yeet.
Yeah, it can be quite fun.
Let's see. Check it here now.
Of course, I would still argue that Sentinel's armor is still better, because that just... Oh, it actually depends... The name of it actually kind of depends on where you're looking, because the actual armor effect is called Titans, but when you look at the armor piece, it's titled Sentinel. It basically means you take less damage when you're standing still. And you can get enough.
You got this old damn pack. You like put a lot of thought into everything you're doing.
I put more than 1,000 hours into Fallout 4. I say all this from experience because in that game I had everything. So yeah, I've run tests with just about everything in that game as well. Which is why when some people say, oh, this stuff's amazing, I can say, no, it's actually worse than most other stuff. Or when they say something's useless, I can usually just go like, nah, that stuff's actually amazing, you just ain't using it right.
Okay.
One of the best examples of this being the two-shot legendary effect, that most people want on a high damage weapon so that they can snipe with it, but I say that's not actually a good idea. Because the two-shot effect increases, well, it doubles the damage of the gun, but it doesn't take bonus damage into account, so it just takes the weapon's base damage into account. Which means that if you increase the damage of the gun, then it starts dealing less than double damage, plus it fires 2 bullets, which means it also doubles the amount of spread there is in the gun. So you're only half as accurate with it. Which means that if you actually want a good sniping weapon, you don't want 2-shot, you want an effect called instigating, because that just means that if the enemy is at full health, you deal double damage to it. No impact on your accuracy, just the requirement that the enemy has to be at full health. Which means if you're a sniper, then that's obviously the best, because, well, you should kill them in 1 shot, every time. If you're not, then you're doing something very, very wrong.
Okay.
Of course, in this game I can't guarantee that every shot's a kill, because I don't have any bonuses to sneak attack crits, unfortunately. The enemies in this game are kind of bullet spongy.
Fair enough. That must really make it difficult sometimes.
It just means you have to carry a lot of ammunition. Okay, I'm kind of in a position where my camp isn't too far away, actually. Should be able to get back. Because as soon as I get back into the Savage Divide, I know what I'm doing again. I don't have to worry about this heavily foliaged area with trenches dug into it. Because yeah, there's actually a part of this game, like the place I'm currently running through, basically has trench networks all over it. But the
Sounds
ground...
like a fucking Krieg game.
Yeah, big difference though is, on top of the trench, it isn't no man's land, it isn't completely shelled to shit, it's completely covered in grass and high foliage. So it's actually kind of difficult to see where the trenches start. So every now and then you just kind of fall into them. Although potentially getting away from talking about me having spent way too much time theory crafting every single little aspect of the Fallout 4 gameplay formula, and by extension the Fallout 76 formula, have you seen the latest episode of One Punch Man?
Actually, no. I didn't know there was a latest episode of One Punch Man.
Yeah, they began season 2 recently. Which is somewhat interesting, because they now introduce... Well, King was introduced in like 1 episode in season 1, but you never really got an explanation for him. In this episode they explain what he's all about. Because he is considered to be the...
Oh yeah, he's basically...
Yeah.
He takes the rap for Saitama, basically. Everyone thinks that whatever Saitama does, it's actually King doing it.
Yeah. It's basically because he actually has a superpower. And that is just supreme luck.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he is ultimately the luckiest man alive. He considers himself unlucky, but like in the webcomic, reality will just always attempt to give him the best outcome, even though he gets into situations that are just like really crap for him. Technically, he will always come out of it basically unscathed. The only wound he's received from being near every single monster that Saitama has defeated is those 3 scars down across his eye. That's it. He survived everything else unscathed.
Holy shit. That is pure luck.
Yes, exactly. That is a superpower. Everything goes in his favor. Which is also why the thing called the King engine, which is just his really nervous heartbeat, because he just starts panicking. Well, not really, but his heart rate just increases a lot because he's scared whenever he fights or whenever he encounters a monster. They basically think that's the sound that King makes when he enters combat mode, and then he's just dead. Like, you can't survive that. So almost every monster that hears his heartbeat start going, speeding up, just surrenders. Yeah. Like, he's just ridiculously lucky. Like, there's one arc of the webcomic. I don't think it's made it into the manga yet, but basically every single S-class hero gets the shit kicked out of them, and most of them come out of it like severely battered and bruised. King is the only one in that saga who doesn't take a beating and comes out completely unscathed. Man's bloody lucky. Like, there's no way around that. So this is why most people that know stuff about this basically says like, yeah, King actually has a superpower, and it's luck. But yeah, it's gonna be quite fun seeing him and Saitama play off each other in this newest season.
Oh yeah, nah, they're a really good team. I like the way they kind of work with each other.
Yeah. Wait, am I stuck? No. Okay.
Like, King is a pretty cool bloke too. Like, I like his personality. He's just a very nice person.
He's just a nerd.
He just, yeah. Like, everyone's like, oh my god, it's the King, and he's like, why the fuck am I in this situation again?
He's just a tall dude with an intimidating face. That's it.
That's it.
Admittedly, most tall people, if you put them in a suit, they'll look pretty intimidating.
Run up this way. So I'm exploring. My mission right now is to find a car. That's the only thing I'm missing.
Huh. Yeah, we also got introduced to Garrow at the end of the episode. I don't know how much you know about Garrow, but he's supposed to be like this, basically a human turned monster, but he's supposed to basically be Saitama's equal to some extent. Towards the end of his transformation into a monster, he's going to become like the ultimate monster if they follow the webcomic and manga. So that's going to be pretty interesting.
You mean the guy he's training up at the moment?
No, that's Genos. Garrow is a guy you see at the end of the episode where some guy's basically recruiting criminals to fight monsters because there's too many monsters for the heroes to deal with at this point.
Oh yes, I remember now. Yeah, no, leading up to that.
Yeah, the guy with the really stupid looking hair.
Battle. Yeah, it's like, oh, I can go at the speed of light, and Saitama just like fucking still faster than him. He's like, how? I just love that. It's like, how are you even doing this? And he's like, shrugs.
Yeah, man. The comics just go completely insane towards the end. And I'm really looking forward to seeing that in an anime. It's gonna be amazing.
Oh, that battle's gonna be fucking awesome. Absolutely fucking awesome.
Although I gotta say, I'm really enjoying Genos in this newest episode. Because you actually see him kick ass. Oh, crap. Giant ants. What level are these guys? Overgrown glowing ants. Come on, hit them. Why can I not hit them? Okay, maybe if I go first person, it'll be easier to hit them. Kinda? Okay.
Why are they...
Okay, this is a bit annoying. These bloody things can't be hit with melee weapons, apparently, because they're too low to the ground. I don't have explosive weapons to deal with them right now, so... And they deal a lot of damage, and they irradiate me.
Bugger.
Yeah, it's basically just overgrown ants. They're not even giant, they're just overgrown. And seeing as I'm over-encumbered, I can't run away from them.
Yeah, there's nothing here of importance. Just a lot of fucking zombies.
Just one of them down. Please stop climbing up on top of the car. It's unfair. It's my low sniping post. You should not be able to get up here.
Goddamn zombie. Goddamn monsters. They should know these things.
Bloody hell. I wasn't even attacking them, I was just kind of walking along.
God damn it. Another car.
Let's have a drink.
On that fence.
Yeah. It's gonna be good getting back to my camp so I can actually repair my stuff, upgrade my armor and stuff like that.
Good actually to kill them all in here.
I think when I get back to my camp I'm also gonna level up, actually. Get to the point I need to be, hopefully.
Build a wall there. They wouldn't be able to get past. Alright, well, if I ever come back, if I come back to this, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm like literally gonna section off like a huge ass building because they can't get through. That makes sense. Like, there's a huge chain link fence all around this one structure, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make a mega base. I just need fucking cars. Just need a car. I need transportation.
Get a trolley.
I wish there was trolleys in this. Fucking zombie, go away. I'm gonna go down this way. Go away, zombie.
Those footsteps sound heavy.
Try to get into that car. This side. Doesn't have a fucking key. I have a collection of keys, but I've not found the right key for a car yet.
Why don't you just hotwire it?
Don't have a skill.
It's a bit difficult.
No, I found a car park. I found a car parking lot.
Oh, well, what is this? We got super mutants. I need your shit, so you have to die.
So there's only these two guys here. Okay, come on.
Level 5 super mutant with a super sledge. What the heck?
Come on, zombie. You've been chasing me for fucking ages. Alright, there's one more. I to take care of before I can check this other car. I much prefer to have the other car, this car.
Wait, why am I? Huh.
Okay.
Weird. The game kind of forced me to look down sight so I couldn't run. It's a bit strange. I don't really realize it either. I guess I don't really look at my gun when I'm in first person because it's. I don't have to. It's not necessary. It's not. Well, it's not exactly the part of the screen that I'm looking at the most because it doesn't matter. It's just a static thing mostly that has almost no bearing on the actual gameplay.
Oh yeah.
Like, heck, some games even have a button that you can press to remove the gun from your sight so you have a better field of view. Which is a very sensible thing, actually. As long as you have a dot in the middle of the screen, you have pretty much all the information that you need as to a shooter. At least for when it comes to aiming and stuff like that.
Yeah. Alright, so these guys. So I just found a fucking market where the food hasn't gone off yet. So I am literally taking everything. Almost everything. And I'm going to put it in my fridge back at home. That's still working.
Hmm.
Get a cherry.
Alright, so I close my camp. My god, I'm heading in the right direction still. I think I can see it now. Mark 3 liberators. I think I can handle those. Oh yeah, there they are. Alright, there we go. So close to my camp. So close to being finally done with this trek. Might eventually make my way down there again because I want to finish the main storyline so I can start buying mutations. But yeah, when I start being over in
buy mutations.
well, yes, of course. The Enclave sells mutation serums, so you can get exactly the mutations you want.
Fair enough. I was a bit, I was when I heard that, I'm like, oh, I can see that. I understand why that's there. It kind of probably take the fun out of like going out and getting mutated, see what you get, kind of thing. But
yeah, but I have a perk. I have two perks really. That's been merged into one perk card. That means that I can no longer lose mutations or gain them from radiation.
oh,
So my mutations are currently locked in. I don't actually remember what I have. It's just kind of, Ah, right, my current mutation is carnivore. I can eat raw meat without any negatives, but I can't eat vegetables.
yeah. So they come with a con and a pro.
Most of them. Some of them don't have a negative. Such as Chameleon, because that just means that if you don't have armor on, you become invisible when you're standing still and in combat. Which means when your weapon is out. Yeah. The only con to that is it doesn't do anything if you're wearing armor, but there is literally no downside to having it. So, yeah. Every character should just, when you get up to the point where you can start choosing your own mutations, you should just buy Chameleon, because there's no reason not to have it.
That's fair.
Which is a bit broken, because, I mean, either you gain a benefit from it, or you don't get anything out of it, but it isn't a negative either, so... yeah. A bit stupid, but hey.
Beggars can't be choosers kind of thing.
Well, this is just a case of And this thing should just be a default ability that everyone in the game has, because there's no reason for it not to, essentially. Because I don't think anyone would really complain if they were just like, oh yeah, by the way, if you're naked and standing still with your weapon drawn, you become invisible. Now this is just your default. I don't think that many people would really complain about that.
Incumbent. I'll be tempted to go and get that shit from the hospital, but I got everything. Everything.
Yeah. Oh, why can't I see the... Okay, that's weird. You can't see the stats of your gun anymore when you're just looking at it. Or is that because of... Oh, that's because now when we inspect it, that stuff disappears when we want to repair something. Right. Yes, that kind of makes sense, except it doesn't at all. Huh. Alright, there's a level 10 one. No reason to keep it then. It's just scrap it. Learned a longbow.
Oh, my heart just broke. I've been doing everything the long way around. Oh.
Yes, this always has a pistol, I guess. No reason to keep it then. Can't make it into a rifle. So it's of no use to me. Tesla rifle. It might be high level, but I don't care. It can get scrapped as well. This thing? Oh, no, right, I need to switch my perks around actually. So to get this stupid gas mask off. Lose the gunsmith, get the armor in. There we go. Wait, I don't have the medium for it? Okay! Didn't think I was gonna run out of that anytime soon. Oh crap. That's kinda bad. That's actually quite unfortunate. Right, I'll just start crafting it again and I'll put it on my list of things I need to get. Okay, somebody stepped on a landmine and I heard as if I stepped on it.
That would have scared the absolute fucking shit out of you.
Kinda did. I can't just tell it to extract, can I? What crap's in here? No, because I don't have enough of the ore. Guess I'll just have to go find it. Oh well, let's just level up a bit then.
I just found a car if it works. I'm gonna Okay, that's good. It's not good, but
Gunsmith.
for my psyche, it's good. Flashlight. Alright, come on.
Can't want to get this one up to max though. It's very useful. Sturdy frame doesn't do a lot. Scatter shot is decent, but not the best. So, yeah. And I can just swap that out whenever I need to hack something. At level 3, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Nice. But yeah. Yeah, I need to put... I want to put one more into strength. Wait, what the? Sure, okay, I'll take those caps for nothing. Now the long-ass process of figuring out what exactly I want to take perk-wise. Strong back is definitely one I want. So.
Fucking hell.
But Ironclad is also very good.
Fucking die.
Friendly fire. Same way, regen like brief. No Molotov.
Come back to this fucking house. Oh, I just fucking...
The expert don't need that.
I just literally shat myself. I was trying to hit someone and I smashed the fucking glass window behind me by accident. Like, that is not the intended. And my crowbar's about to break, at least I got a hammer. It is time for bed for my character. I'm staying up still. Just look it up.
Alright, so what's my next special stat gonna be increasing? I'm thinking luck, maybe? That means I can get 2 rank from the army of 1, which would be very useful, because I want to start using light machine gun, actually. I don't want to.
Oh yeah. Get all the ducker.
Kinda, yes.
Some.
Because I can do without can do. Like, it's... Actually, I think I'm going to replace it with Storm Chase just for the time being. Because can do never really does anything for me. Storm Chaser can do something for me. Rarely, but can. I have all the agility I really want to get. One more intelligence wouldn't be terrible. Just so I can get the last rank of hacker in. Because I do have a master hacker. Yeah, that's a couple points I'm gonna take. Let's get scatter shot here. Well, actually, scatter shot is a damage booster because I reload shotgun sprayer with it. That's actually good. Bloody hell. Wait, I got more caps from. Okay, I'm up to 6,000 caps now. This is amazing.
Oh man.
Right, yeah, grabbing another point in intelligence. Just your charisma. Can I get the... Okay. Give me another rank of strong back. And then merge them together. I go back because I don't want the sturdy frame anymore. Instead, I want strong back. Traveling clumsy, why not? Let's just not do anything like that. Let's see level again. More points in the locker, why not? Oh, super duper. Grab double stuff. Oh, that means I can now grab the Wasteland Whisperer thing. Yes, Wasteland Whisperer. Aim your gun at a creature below your level for a 25% chance to pacify it. Well, people keep wanting to see me do this, so we're grabbing it.
Yeet.
Pick a perk or transfer it. First, let's just go in here. T and Wasteland Whisper instead.
Oh, so I can add sheet to doors too. Okay.
Oh, right, I've gone. There's something there. I can't do anything. Back in again. No, I'm telling this, of course, because I can just slot that in. Alright, then we have one more level up that I can grab. I think kind of want to get the last rank of serendipity actually. Let's just get another rank of strong back. As I want to finish with the being able to carry as much as possible. Oh, I can't just click it, I have to actually. Although there is something to be said about just sharing an output. Oh hey, what do you know? Doing that actually means I can now run again. Massive increase in my carry weight now. Oh, this is nice. Can I repair my heart? Not really, can I? Well, let's switch to crafting. Machines.
That small posse of fucking zombies following me. Which I'm gonna have to run through when I get back.
Ah, short lever action moving. Can I craft that? That quite. There's teeth of that, plenty of that. Gears, plenty of that. Oil, plenty of screws. Can't craft 10 like that, but any springs, not an issue. Steel, bit of an issue. Wood, it can work. So yes, I'll craft another one of these. And then switch them up. Wait, what? Skate lane. No? There we go. That was weird. Short lever action. Time to scrap this one. Whatever then. Long scope. Don't want those though. I just want a suppressor for it. Oh well.
It's a shop, yes.
Oh well. Let's actually get the ammunition that I've gathered up in here. Cal rounds, 10. Did repair the junkies? Yes, I did. Good. Good.
There's a lot of fucking blood here.
grab that combat shot as well. Same with the combat helmet. Alright, that hat can use as well. Fuel scrap unit. So it goes in as well. Same with these, they barely weigh anything. Action line bonus animation. Alright, time to grab some 45 ammo. Grabbed a bit of it. Serbia. There we go.
Damn it. Glitched into the fucking wall.
Huh.
So I take it that car is not available for me to take.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna make dragon down this way.
I'm gonna keep the dragon. Like it also deals a lot of damage a shot. Quite a lot actually, and it weighs almost nothing. Wow, yeah. Only thing wrong with it is the long ass reload. Do I have any 50 caliber balls? No, I do not. Well, I'll probably pick some up somewhere. Well, actually, I know where to pick some up, so I can just go there and go to the old museum and gather some. Care about those new codes? They won't be applicable for me for quite a while still. Oh, well, now that I do have the Wasteland Whisperer thing, I should start trying to use that a bit, seeing as everybody wants me to. A lot of people I've talked to, my chat has at least said that they want me to tame some sort of creature and make it my pet.
That'd be fucking cool.
Well, yeah, it's ranged from mutated ticks to death claws.
Mutated ticks?
Yes. I had somebody once saying they were cute.
Well, they can be, I guess.
No, they cannot. The big question is, what counts as a wasteland creature? I'm pretty sure in previous games, super mutants counted as wasteland creatures. Which means that technically almost everything I fight here should count as them. Including Scorched, Mole Miners, super mutants, Deathclaws, giant mega sloths, Scorched beasts. Just all this stuff should technically count. That's stuff I would be able to tame.
It's dangerous to go alone. It's dangerous to go in groups. It's just dangerous out there. So
Heavy metal.
stock up here.
Vanguard rated +1 strength. Very good. That doesn't work.
Get your rating supplies here or don't. I don't care.
Pyrolyzer, reduce target's damage output for what the fixer? That ain't right. That really ain't right. But I kinda wanna buy it.
Here before your next kill.
What the f is wrong with this thing? Why is it? Okay.
Found a car.
Alright, I found a pink gun.
This vendor unit is equipped with anti-theft measures. Don't get any ideas, chump.
Okay, now I got a key, which is good. On fucking side.
Previously owned loot for sale. Mostly blood-free.
Alright, fine. Neither side works for that car.
Huh. I was selling some stuff to a random Vendatron so I can get rid of some of the weight that it imposed upon me and
Note to the gourmands. Human flesh is not acceptable tender here.
Fuck you, bitch.
yeah, I think alcohol is too valuable to waste off. I haven't time to buy the fixer because it seems like an interesting gun, although it is completely pink. So obviously something went wrong with the latest update.
Goods acquired through questionable means.
The pyrolyzer now. Which damage target output quite a bit for a couple of seconds.
Please don't stab other customers while they shop.
Guess what, Maven?
You got a car working? Finally?
I found a car that had a broken engine. Alright, so that won't work. That won't work. So I found a car key as a thing. Now I'm just gonna have to find the key that goes to the car. Because the car that it did would go to was broken and wouldn't move. That or it had enough fuel. I was too rushed to check because I was surrounded by fucking zombies. Getting back door, I swear.
That's something I need to fix.
You look in at me. How about you stop looking?
Ah, it's working.
Yay.
Okay. Oh yeah, I instantly fucking... Did you hear that just then?
Kinda.
Glass breaking? Yeah, that was me crashing the car as soon as I get it.
Do you play Survivor without a driver's license? Nice. Alright, that should be that good. Done for. Oh, yeah, it's 10 mil. 10 mil.
Gina I think I live down this way somewhere.
Okay, YouTube, stop lying to me. I know you're receiving enough information to keep the stream going. I can see the stream is still going. Stop being stupid.
YouTube lies.
Yes, yes, it does. It's pretty clear for me to see that well, at least on my end, looks like the stream is perfectly fine. But, probably gotta just refresh the page to make sure. No, it's still a bit.
Around the corner from home, so I'm falling in with my car. I think I'm home.
Weird. Try to place for some more cans.
Yeah, that is my home.
Portable.
Which fuel do I have?
Snap the tail jump that up. Nope, that only contains steel. Want aluminium. Maybe I could just go Maya, I guess. Maybe there's some up there. The ski resort? Just want to check.
I always go south, so the south of me there is no fucking zombies whatsoever. But the north is just full of zombies.
Going into this. Oh boy, that's both good and bad, but I need to survive before it can become good that I found that thing. Okay, you 2-star legendary, telling me to turn you into kibble so I can loot your legendary items. Junkie's death tambone. Oh, why do I keep getting junkie items? Okay, fair enough. Okay. I don't think there's enough withdrawal effects in this game to make junkie items worth it.
Yes.
Deals more damage than more withdrawals. Yeah, but what else does it have? There must be more to it than just that. With 2-star legendary, but no secondary effect. That is positively terrible. Alright, vendors down below. Do you have some aloe down here? Cans and cans. Yes, the steep holes. Let's roll me around right there. Seeing out now. Okay. To the junk. Sweet hole. Aloe. Yes. Good. Good. I think I remember where there was an entire stash of those. Yes.
Cool. And turn you off. And
Turn to these small bugs. I suppose the shotgun should do nicely for that. Never mind, they're too quick for that to work. How do they jump so quickly? Oh, it's ridiculous! They have like no wind up on any of the dragging jumps.
resource.
Wait, why did that explosion knock me back when I'd clearly gotten past it already? Was that an implosion? That's stupid. There you go. I should. Wait, what just happened to my vision? Why did the entire screen just go kind of greenish? Was that the disease I got? Right. Parasites parasitically forgot.
You know, we're gonna have to rename you the Master of fucking Fallout soon, you know that?
The Master of what now?
The Master of Fallout, Maven. Like, the badge is actually a like oversized fucking bottle cap.
Right, I'll just have to take my giant collection of bottle caps and just kind of hammer a couple of them together. I don't know people at Sunfall accepted caps, because it is stated that they're worth like the equivalent of like 10 caps is supposed to be worth 1 chit, but no one, like everyone just only wants chits, nobody wants actual caps, which is weird to me. Because chits are too rare to be worth using as an actual commodity at Sunfall, so it's just, yeah, it's a bit silly.
Come on, away from my car, I'm not gonna fucking accidentally hit my car. Hitting you. Come on, zombie. I leveled up again.
Hooray! There should be somewhere on this road.
Blunt. Fucking die. Go. He died. And now what I'm gonna do? Move. Actually. Everything else into the boot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on this road up here that is basically a supply of skiing equipment that never arrived, which should be a massive scene of just aluminium. So seeing as I need a bit of that right now, this should be the perfect place to gather the resource that I need. Where are you? I need you. Those are military locale. Might be further down. There's a winter spring resort. Which would of course make sense there would be some skiing equipment near there. So I think I might end this, like finish the stream off with just trying to build some more of my camp. Actually build it up a bit to be more than just a couple of tents and stuff. Well, one tent as it currently is. It's a bit barren, really. I also like to have a bit of a wall going, just so I don't get constantly attacked and overrun by rando super mutants that like to attack. Yeah. A bit annoying at times.
Regardless what people think, walls are a good idea.
They hold up roofs. I like my roof to be held up. And walls are surprisingly good at doing this.
Surprising looking, you know, like amazingly so. Like it's almost like, you know, they're kind of built for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stuck. Fuck off, bitch. Die.
Ish. A bit hostile, aren't you?
There, dead. I want that tire pump. Help me if the car breaks down.
Covered skis, don't need wool, don't need poles. Oh, the ammunition can also work. More bloody skis, that's not what I came here for. There for the bleeding poles. Alright, I at least picked up enough that I can.
Goddamn stalkers.
Look at that.
Like,
Put
oh,
on
I'm gonna
armor.
hug. Like, no, zombie, I don't want hugs.
Hmm.
Go away.
No, that's a weapons.
Possible gobblies are not a good thing.
I'm sure there's an
Especially
armor bench here. The
yeah?
Tinker's bench. Cooking station. Is that an armor bench? I'm sure there was one. Must have been mistaken. It's just a bit annoying. Oh well. It was further up the road. Where it was located. Oh, there's a truck here. No, that's back end point over here. So pretty not bad. Oh, that's a jeep. That didn't have the shipment. Something easy to find. Oh. This does not seem like the right way to find this specific truck that I'm currently looking for. Jeez, all this just to find a truck that I know had a shipment of skiing equipment on it. Yeah, it must be higher up the mountain then.
Re-establishing Forest Watch uplink. Uplink established. Transferring data.
Got a fucking key to something. Another one.
Nope, we don't need responders around here. Because the responders are interfering with our raider business. Ah.
Okay, cool. Nice. Got a okay amount of gas.
Huh. Actually, how am I level stuff? Jeez, I'm about to level up soon again. Okay, a rabbit. Can I pacify? No, a rabbit does not count as a wasteland creature. I did not really expect it to, but good to know. Plus, there's only a 25% chance I have of actually pacifying the target, so not the greatest. Not the greatest at all.
Oh, better than nothing.
True. It should also be enough to satisfy all those people who actually want me to start gathering up an army of various creatures. Like, yes, yes, I can do that, I can attempt it, and then when it fails, it's like, well, I tried. Like, we keep going. And I can basically string them along like that. I'm just gonna try and string them along and trick them into watching more of my stream by being like, yes, I'm trying to do this, but it keeps failing. I've just revealed my entire secret plan on stream. This might have been stupid, but hey. Not like they're gonna watch my back catalog and actually find this.
They'd be like, well, the trick is, let's see if he's... Oh, the fucking key is right there. I see the key. Oh, yes. I got 2 cars.
Yay! Now pull a Mad Max and build them together.
Oh my god, after all that problem, I have all that time, no cars, I get 2 cars in 1 day.
Hmm.
Well, at least I know where a spec car is. I swang too late. There you go. Take that. Raw. Want more? Yes. Oh, yeah.
I don't really want to go too far along this road, because then I get too close to the nuclear power plant, and then that guy keeps yelling at me to fix the power plant. No, not this way either then. Well, I'll keep looking for aluminium.
is
Those are-
fucking cool. You can actually take apart, like, completely remodel the car.
That's why I said turn into a Mad Max vehicle by building them together.
Yeah, no, it seems like I can actually do that. I was not expecting. I was like, haha, that would be cool. And it's like, oh wait, there's that I just might be able to do that. See, this is why we should play together, Maven. On this, one day, hopefully, someday.
Yes, let me just finish putting my 1,000+ hours into this game, so I'm done with this and potentially get tired of it.
That's good. I'm not rushing you. I'm making a very poor joke, to be honest.
Well, you could always just join me in this and let me get through it quicker.
Don't have money, sadly, and I just broke my other fucking headlights.
You don't need money to play
Sadly,
Fallout 76.
Oh yeah, it's free to play. I just need to download it onto the fucking computer.
Well, you
have a-
kind of need to buy it, but if you just go to your local GameStop, they will give it to you for free.
Yeah, no, the problem is, lol, I don't have a GameStop down here.
I mean, in Germany they gave the game away
Yeah.
for free if you just bought an Xbox controller. They just wanted to get rid of it.
That'd be awesome. You know what? It's an awesome idea. The problem is I've already bought the game once on Xbox One.
Wait, but the original Xbox can't handle this game.
Xbox One. Well, that's why I brought it on.
Yeah, but the original
not original. I mean, like Xbox One, like.
Yes, the first Xbox.
I know you're fucking with me. I really would like to correct you, but I know you're fucking with me. I'm triggered right now. He's like, oh. Oh, there's a key on the ground there. Get up. Get to a car. Oh, so this is car. Let's see what's in the boot.
Yeah, of course I'm messing with you. Because it's a stupid title for a console. Like, first you make one, then you make two, then you make three.
I'm not arguing that. I'm not happy at all with the labeling. It is pretty fucking stupid. It is extremely stupid. It's like, oh, you know what we're gonna do? What are we gonna do? Well, what are we gonna do is we're gonna fucking complete retard. Really? It's like, yes. Siphon. We're gonna complete retard and name our third console 1. They weren't expecting that. Yes, no sane person will. Ha ha ha. And
Yeah,
that's
and just being, most people just call it the X-Bone.
It's okay. It's an okay console. It's just naming.
Well, it couldn't get much worse than the 360, because that thing was literally made to look good.
360 actually, I enjoyed using this 360. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, a ritual
Look at me
mask?
like a heretic all you want. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, sure, but it was just... The first run of them were literally made to break, not by design, but just... They designed a shell that would look nice. And then it was like, can we stuff everything in here? No, it's gonna overheat, and gonna break, and everything's gonna pop out of place. But it's gonna look nice. and that was all they cared about. It was basically like the Apple way of making a device.
Well, the irony is that I had, within the time I had my Xbox 360, I had 3 PlayStation 2s. It outlived more PlayStation, like it outlived its own price in like brand new price, mind you, in PlayStations.
Wait,
like,
that thing cost $3 from brand new?
I mean, like when, like I mean PlayStation, like I'm not like cheesing here. I mean, like I've literally. The reason why I don't buy PlayStation anymore is because I used to go through fucking PlayStations like you wouldn't believe, but for some reason my Xbox 360 outlived them all. And people are like, oh, but you know, it kept breaking. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry, that's not the experience I had. It just kept on going, no matter what I threw at it.
Isn't it also kind of annoying that it has that hourglass shape because it makes it hard to put it places?
Oh yeah, no, that's true.
And that was the reason they kept breaking. Like the hourglass shape was actually the reason why most of them got that whole red ring of death. That was because they wanted that hourglass shape to make it look more sleek and shit.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna be honest. Yeah, it's not perfect, but for what I got out of it, like I'll put it like this: my Xbox 360, my sister is using that right now as we're speaking. That's like, that's how, like my step niece
that's fine.
Is using my Xbox 360. I can't say that for fucking PlayStation.
Well, guess what? My first computer, even though it's broken in half, still works, and I can still play games on it.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that, you know, against PCs, because come on, PCs are better than fucking consoles.
Yeah, which is why I don't understand why you'd want to buy a game that you can get on a PC for a console.
Because there's certain games you play on console, certain games you play on PC.
The only games you play on console instead of PC is, well, games that you can't buy on a PC.
No, I disagree with.
Why would you want to play any game on a console instead of a PC?
Because RPGs, just controls are a lot more better.
Yeah, they're better on PC, I know.
Yeah, no, I mean like the control. I like the feel of the control when it comes to shooting and controlling my character.
Yeah, so you can use a PC for that.
Yeah, I know you can use a PC for that. It's just I'm used to having the control. Like, if I'm gonna go buy an Xbox control, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm using my Xbox control to play on my PC. It's you know what? I'm gonna go get an Xbox.
But why?
Rather
it's more
than just
expensive.
buy the control. It's only a couple of $100 more expensive, and then I can choose to either play on my PC or on my, or you know, whatchamacallit. I'm gonna jump off this now because I actually have traveled far. I think Carl's gonna get to that. Well, I'm not looking forward to that. Just want to start off a server so we can all play together. Be like, yeah, people. I'm like right here, and there's like, we don't have maps. We don't know where you are. It's like, yeah, travel and find each other. You have to get cars, and then we can be like a roving fucking thing of people, build up a massive fucking base because you know we're awesome. But going back to consoles, because I don't know why I got sidetracked just then. Yeah, no, I've just spent more time on consoles than PCs. I didn't have a PC out of console as my first main thing. I was like 18 when I first had the internet, and that's because I brought the internet myself. You know, I've either had a laptop or a console. So I'm just I'm it to a point. I'm console biased. It's just a lot more comfortable. I don't have to respec my console to play console games. I don't have to be like, oh, can I play this on my console? Let me have a look at it. All right, I gotta make sure that it's got the right RAM, got enough. But that's a hassle I have to worry about now. Is does it have enough space? But that's why you get a external. Is do I have to save in the right place? Is it going to slow down my computer if I save it in just C? Is there a special place in disk D, or is there even
You always put your
third one
games in
just in
D.
case?
It's rather easy.
Yeah, I know it's rather easy, but trust me, I didn't know that. It doesn't say, hey, it's going to slow down your game for going in C. So only recently, I started putting them in Ds. So it's like, oh yeah, it's an easy thing to do. It's just that no one tells you to do it.
Because we assume that everyone knows it.
Yeah, but not everyone knows it. I didn't know it, for example,
Then again, I'm highly biased towards PC because I began playing games on PC back when we were still doing the whole 2.5D Doom games, and essentially I didn't play the original Doom back in the day, but I played Doom clones. So that's just kind of that's the engine that I'm used to dealing with. So yeah, the idea of playing a shooter on a console is just like, wait, what? But how? Because they just didn't have the power to it. They could handle small sprites and stuff. You could play your Marios and your Sonics and stuff like that on your console. That was about it. They didn't have the power to do anything.
No, that's fair, man. Again, it's just personal preference, Neko just got up. Just went, good morning, Neko. Okay. So yeah. People also join our Discord. Outcasts. Pretty sure Maven wouldn't mind actually saying, hey people, I'm here. But yeah. Although it might be a bit, if your Pornhub can I say that?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't exactly kept a secret of it.
Okay.
I think I've mentioned it on the stream before.
Okay, cool. Because it would be kind of interesting. Be like, oh, so you're my Pornhub subscriber? And it's like, yes. Just when are you going to actually, submit some stuff? It's like, well, you're putting me on the spot here.
Wow, you're also gonna start releasing stuff for your Pornhub.
No. I'm too much of a normie to have a Pornhub subscriber base. I don't even use Pornhub actually. Huh. My active imagination is good enough for me.
Yes, so why don't you share that with the world?
I just realized this. Hello, people! Thumbs up! Oh.
I mean, if you supply yourself, then why not share that supply that you just make yourself?
Oh, the joys of having a very active imagination but no artistic talent when it comes to drawing.
You could just do ASMR. I'm sure you can find a market for it.
What was that?
You can always just do ASMR. Sure you can find a market.
ASMR?
Yeah, it's a whole auditory arousal thing.
Yeah, but have you heard my voice? It's not really.
No, I have not. Voice. It's not like I'm listening to it right now.
It's not a sexy voice. Oh, hang on a second. It's like, I hope my voice isn't. I can't even say that. I really, really hope my voice is not one of those arousing voices, you know. It's like, gotta get some more of that emu. Yeah, emu voice.
Speaking of ASMR, I just found a holotape with ASMR on it in this game.
Oh, there you go. It's spreading.
Are on their merry way to becoming antiques. Nobody reads from paper anymore. I saw some university kids in the store the other day, just reading the covers and nothing more. Can you believe that? I'm completely summarizing the contents of a published work by judging the cover.
I'm telling Neko I said something, but I'm not going to tell him what. So he's going to be like, so what did you say? Watch Maven stream, you might find out.
Be honest, our entire civilization while we're at it. And no, for anyone snooping in, the irony that I'm recording this rant is not lost on me. I can still mourn for the death of my favorite pastime without getting left behind in the past. Thank you very much.
Maybe I should actually explore these universities a bit. I just don't like entering internal space in these games. Another thing I like doing. Which is very, like, ironic for a Vault Dweller. Because usually they have acrophobia, so claustrophobia.
Oh, yeah. Shit. Whoa. Wow, that was good. Yeet. I had to massage my ears because they were starting to get a bit raw. Had this headphone on for all day today. So sorry about that noise before people, I do apologize. That was very rude. Nelly made a joke about Maven spanking me, but I just realized Maven actually might take it seriously, so I chose not to say it as a joke and just said I was going to say it as a joke, but yeah. Because we all know we can't trust Maven. Maven will,
What are you talking about? You can always trust me to loot everything.
Yes. Ooh. GIs, YouTube brain. Sorry about all the yawning.
Fine.
You see, people, I decided to sleep for 6 hours so I can hang out with my good friends, and they all decided to go to bed.
You really should just change your normal like day and night cycle so it lines up with all the rest of us.
I would do that, but then I really wouldn't be able to get anything else done.
Well, what else do you have to do?
Make phone calls, appointments. Ooh, yes, I'm keeping that. I like it. Oh, it's cool. It looks like the dress is like... I'm gonna send it to Maven. Maven may be like, oh, she looks cute. But yes, I like it because she looks adorable. Nope, not that one. Sending Maven a... It's not icky gif, it's a... That looks nice gif.
So you want me to loot this?
It's already looted. Yeah, well, you can take more clothing off if you wish. That's a... It's an option for you if you want. Oh, I found another one. You can loot this one too if you wish. I'm trying to change Maven's ideas of procrastination by sending him cute girls dancing. So if there's like ding 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 coming up on that side. Unless I sent it the wrong person, because I am quite... Imagine that. Oh, there was one time I was gonna like send this super sick, disgusting thing to my sister because she's on our Discord, and I sent it to Stoney's sister instead.
Wait, why is that just a random scorch piece here? The frag?
Pardon?
I just found a random scorch piece just laying about.
Oh, there you go. Good thing or a bad thing?
Well, it's mostly a case of like, why is it here and why can I pick up the stuff from it?
Ah, it's full of sad face.
Oh, I could just harvest like its bones and stuff, and I was kind of like, usually I can't take the stuff out of these things unless I help kill them, and I don't remember shooting a scorch beast in the area.
Fair enough.
So it's pretty much just a case of like, why is this here and why can I loot it?
Okay. Ooh, no, you know what? That didn't work. Nope, go away, computer. There's so many things open by accident. I was just trying to copy something. I didn't mean to save it. 3 different times. Ooh, that's scary. Hopefully no one heard that. Yeet.
Oh, oil cans. I need to pick those up. That means I should hit up all the different garages and stuff like that, like red rocket stations and other such places. That shrubbery looked a bit like a radiated creature, but I guess not. It just looked a bit too neon green. Huh.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Itchy. Oh.
Itchy or etchy?
I'm always itchy. Because I'm itchy San Chigo.
I'm guessing you do actually realize what that means.
I know, it's counting up to 4 in Japanese.
Wow. I did not know traps could make me get a disease in this game. That's the first time. Could have at least bone one. Sheesh.
Actually, I'm gonna send something to Neko because I just found something that's so true.
Alright, so where's the last
Neko to get online.
You know, decapitating someone with an explosive shotgun is quite entertaining.
So, I found a way to confuse Neko more. We need to dress you up like a goth chick. I am evil. So evil. Ah. Knowing you, you're actually willing to go ahead with it. Is that correct?
Well, I do know a website that sells some rather nice clothing in that specific style, and I have bought some stuff from there before.
Oh, mate. Oh, mate.
At this point, we're almost planning to torture Neko, aren't we?
We are going to torture Neko.
For some reason, I couldn't find the truck that I knew was somewhere. I just don't know exactly where it's supposed to be located.
I'm looking forward to torturing Neko. There's nothing feels more better when you when you like make someone question everything. That moment in their eyes, see everything they thought they knew suddenly disappear. Such. You know, I actually can almost get like it's like.
Yes, you get sexual gratification from making other people feel shit. I know.
Not sexual gratification, but it's almost like I'm feeding myself. It's like a type of food for me. Oh my god. Alright, so I just came across this meme. It's like Jesus said to treat the poor as if they were him. And then behind the farmer, there's just a field of people on crosses. Crucifixes.
Yeah, I've seen that one before.
Oh man. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to showing that to one of my friends. Yeah, I'm looking forward to showing one of my friends who aren't big into meme culture that thing, because he's probably gonna be kind of like, "Whoa, what is this?" Yeah, I pacified a creature.
No, finish one.
Alright, in Fallout 4, they stop being pacified once you put away your weapon. Does the same rule apply here? No, it does not. Oh, okay. Whoops. Don't walk up to them and activate them. That apparently snaps their neck. Whoops. Noted.
When you accidentally go ahead and snap someone's neck, thumbs up.
Well,
oh
I
my
can't see
god! Alright.
I don't know why else they would kill him.
I'm gonna send you something. Alright. Now what you do is this picture, and then you put a. Alright, so you put
things. So just grab those more. There we go. Keep forgetting to pick those up. Yeah, I need to start harvesting wind chimes more. Those contain aluminum, so they're a good source of resources.
Oh my god. I just thought of something completely evil. I'm not quite sure if it's crossing a line. See, I'm going to need you to rein me in, alright? Because I don't know where the line is sometimes. Only you know where
right.
the line is.
Okay.
Am I trusting you with the wrong mission?
You're trusting a Slaneshi person to rein you in.
I may out Slanesh the Slaneshiness. Oh, trust me, when you finish the stream and have a look what I just sent you, you'd be like, oh. Like, it's, yeah. Evil incarnate, yes, I know.
Alright, this place should have plenty of this. Again, at this point. I think I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Yeeting?
There should be plenty of ski poles around here because there's plenty of skis and there's some ski poles hanging up against these racks? I think they're called. Huh. There's a lot of wooden skis. You know what? I wanted to start building a bit more of my camp. I need wood for that anyway. So I might as well just grab some of those as well. Ski poles? No wooden skis? Ski pole? Drugs. That did not work.
Hmm?
Oh, I just tried pacifying a tick. Didn't quite work out. Because they're small, quick, and hard to. Yes. Problem is they're kind of small and annoying. So.
You tried to You do know they're a parasite, yes?
Yes.
Like, why?
Yes, but somebody told me that they wanted to see me get an army of pet ticks. So I'm currently trying to learn how to pacify them, or at least see if it's possible to do so. Because I suspect it might be.
Holy shit, they made a black hole hot.
Yes, of course they did.
They looted a black hole. There's black hole chair.
Yeah?
Oh my fucking god.
Why are you surprised by this?
I'm surprised, yet proud of the human race, yet disturbed and all at the same time.
Huh.
Like...
I just grabbed an old possum.
But...
And some boiling water.
Still.
Like, you know the whole rules of the internet? If it exists, there will be made porn of it. Like,
oh my god. Oh my god.
Great.
So...
Heck yeah.
This is so good. Oh man.
Robots and mentats. Here's all those. Alright, back to camp so I can scrap some of this. Well, I should just make it into. Upgrade my art piece and build a bit more on my camp. I want to extend the floor a bit more and maybe make some actual walls.
And Discord's getting slow. I'm gonna go and see if there's any more mango. Guess my weeboo part of me is like, yes, I love the mango. Love the mango.
That is not a wasted creature. I think I might actually have to start new characters in this game just so I can basically...
Pardon?
It's just in Fallout 76, the easiest way to get Atom points is basically the start of the game, because you get Atom points for doing just about everything early on, but then it kind of slows down as you keep going. So I'm thinking what I need to do is just make new characters so I can just farm Atom points.
Alright. The weird thing is, you're speaking robotic, except I can still understand everything you're saying. How do you do this?
I just ignore the whole bad connection. Like, I've also talked with people who don't have an internet connection over Discord. There's nothing stopping me from doing this, apparently. I don't know how it works, but it just works. You know, it just works.
It just works. For some reason, I like the spacing in your words and the speed you speak. Just perfect. But I don't know. You know, it's just perfect. It comes through perfectly. It's just like, even if you can hear half the word, you still understand what the word is, just because the speed and the gaps between the words. So, respect.
I don't know. I just speak like I normally do.
Now serving delicious lemonade.
Fair enough.
Handcrafted with locally sourced ingredients.
Oh, right. I picked up a bunch of explosives. I can sell those as well.
Now serving
Yeet. Nothing like a bit of explosive to have your fun, miss.
locally sourced ingredients.
There we go. Now I've learned to make all of his recipes. Oh, I bought his
explosives. Recipes? What recipes are you planning on making?
Oh, I just found a robot called Mr. Squeeze. He sells lemonade, and he also sold recipes for a couple of different types of lemonade. Normal lemonade, and then hard lemonade, which I'm guessing is a alcoholic variant of it. So I just bought those recipes.
I wish I had some hard lemonade.
Wanna get drunk?
I'm apparently a happy drunk. You know what? I need to get drunk. At least over BC. Do a game of D&D drunk. You're up for it?
I do have 2 cans of beer standing in the fridge, so good. It's not going to be that effective, but I mean, I might be able to get drunk on that. Maybe.
Yeah, it's something. That's the main thing. It just depends how quick you drink them and what's in your system. But can I tell you some pure autism that's happening in my only war game?
If you want to share it with the class, then sure.
Sure. So we have found. I've already told you about the Earth Shaker shells we found, about like 520 of them. We also found a Lemon Russ main battle cannon.
Ooh.
Just the cannon in like the armor, so you have like the full, you know, the reloader and all of that. So literally just the top bit.
Yes.
So we looked at the weight of it, and we had to look at the 2 heavies because I'm one of the heavies. And we're like, okay, if we put our skill, if we give our points together, we should be able to lift and carry this around. So the idea is, because we have bulging biceps, so we can actually brace for it. We're going to carry around this cannon with someone inside the cannon, and we are going to be mobile, basically a human tank.
Do the orky thing and make yourself a tank disguise while you're at it.
Oh, man.
Just so each part of your party is carrying around basically like a small tank cutout,
No.
or at least make it look like a tank, so you can disguise yourself
God,
as
yes.
a tank. Because there was some.
Yes.
I've seen all commandos being converted to doing this, so sure you can do it.
Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Oh, man. Yeah, so don't I have to yet tell Mika, and Mika's gonna be like, I want to be the person shooting the cannon. So yeet.
Never again. I need to switch my perks over again. There's a mod that allows me to set perk decks essentially, so I can switch between them far easier. I actually have to do that. I need that stuff. I'll use a craft. I'll make another lever action. Because it's not actually that expensive for me to make a lever action gun. So yeah, let's just make another one. See if I can maybe get the suppressor this time. Stabilized long barrel. What exactly does that do? What? Stabilized long barrel. Makes it significantly heavier and just improve the recoil. I don't see a reason to put that on. Do I have any stocks that put that? There's of course the aligned stock, which again just makes the gun stupid heavy. And then you need to do that. I have a long scope and a medium scope, not the short scope, which is the one I prefer. And no muscles still. The only thing I can do is this. Vicious receiver. Let's decrease damage. Don't want that. No. Doesn't look like it. Parallels I prefer to put on there. Stabilize long now. Make it a lot heavier, so probably not a good idea. Nah, looks stupid. I think that's about it I can do for modifying my weapons, but now I think I'm gonna build a bit on my camp. Just to, you know, get a bit further with this whole process. Actually, I want to see if I can do this staircases. Oh, just kind of snaps on like that. Okay then. What's the difference here? Ah, what is the difference now? The staircase is actually constructed. Of course. Can this not be... Gotta place this piece. This piece must snap to an existing piece. That's a bit stupid, isn't it? It has to snap like... Oh, right, like that. Kind of makes sense, I suppose.
Hmm.
I guess not those two. Like this. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, that's a shame. I want to find a way to place down floors without a foundation underneath them to a piece with a foundation on it. If I can do that, that will allow me to actually make a house that looks halfway decent, where it's essentially placed on the ground but also sticks out over an edge, instead of just kind of floating in midair. It's a bit weird. I want to make a unsupported part of the house, but the way I want to do it, I'm not allowed to do because that would be unsupported. But if I make it so that it has supports, it would look even more unsupported.
Hmm. Support is always good. That's what I say.
If I then move this over, that thing's dead. Cannot remove part. Part of the structure would not be accessible. This is really the worst part of the whole of the entirety of Fallout 76. It's the camp building, because they completely ruined how the near perfect settlement building in Fallout 4 functioned. Like, it's just they
How
changed
did
it.
they ruin it?
Basically, you know how previously you could kind of do interesting things with it? Now you're no longer. Oh shit! Okay, I forgot. There's an auto run.
Raped?
No, there's an auto run button in the game, and it's placed in between the buttons to switch between the different things, like the different menus. Which means that when I was switching between menus, and seeing as I'm building my camp on a bloody mountainside, my character suddenly started running forward without my consent, and I was like, nope. That's not what's supposed to happen here.
That's fair enough. Well, yeah, that would have been a. For some reason, I'm picturing like falling down the mountains in on Skyrim. Itchy.
Also, they completely changed how all the keybinds work, so it's way more difficult to do anything.
But before you nearly ran yourself off a mountain because reasons, you were talking about building?
Yeah, basically they made it so that it's a lot more. You can't build structures that aren't structurally sound, essentially, and by doing that, they've prevented us from making buildings that are structurally sound. It might sound weird, but it's basically like all of our building bricks are now way bigger, way more cumbersome to work with, and placing stuff is like way more difficult because it all has to like fit together in their very narrow, like predefined way, and it's just like, why? Yeah, it was perfect before. They changed it.
It was. I actually like Fallout 4's building style. Like, that was fun. Like, you can't complain Fallout 4 fucking building because guess what? It's the only Fallout game that you can build in without mods.
Yeah, now you can build in this one, and it's absolutely tosh.
It's like, why did you take a step back, Bethesda? Why?
Yeah, because like we can't do creative stuff in this at all. You can't place things underneath other things. It's physically impossible. So you have to start from the bottom and build slowly up, and you can't do anything fancy, and there's no tricks, and there's no... It's so restrictive. It's bloody incredible. Like, I just have my tent, and I'm feeling like that's the ultimate construction, because it isn't just a cube with a angled roof. I actually have angled walls in this thing. There's some structure to this, some depth to it. If I were to build a house, it would just look dull compared to the tent, the ultimate structure in Fallout 76. And when I can say that the prefabbed tent is better than anything I could build using all these pieces, there's something significantly wrong. Like,
it's a shame. It's really a shame. I don't know why game developers and companies like that, they normally take a step back. Rather than making a step forwards, they're like, okay, you know what, let's pull back. Let's see what they don't want in that game.
Well, the reason is that they didn't want people to build stuff that is like physically impossible and shit like that. Like, they didn't want people to build things that defy gravity. But in preventing us from building things that defy gravity, they kind of removed the whole fun of building. Because, sure, we could defy gravity before, but it wasn't like it was our main goal to defy gravity. We just kind of like, oh yeah, we can use these tools to make interesting stuff.
Yeah, well, if that's so, you could have at least made it so there's like fucking like structural beams. It's not that hard to go, oh yeah, this stick here holds up about...
We have structural beams. The problem is I want to make something that hangs out over a mountain. And the only way for me to do that so it looks good... Well, actually I can't do it so it looks good, but I can do it. I can just build out there with pieces with a foundation. The foundation is just going to be hanging down from nothing. But, yeah, I can technically still do it, kinda. It's just not going to look very good.
Or they could have done it like... You know how you can build out on a mountain?
Yeah.
Reality, like sticking out like that. Yes. So what you do is you got, let's say, it's kind of like a ruler thing. You can push the ruler to a certain point on the table until it starts to tip, and then you have it light just with the before the tip, and you put a lot of weight on the very edge, making it so it hangs over that big plank or that big piece of wood or that big structure hangs over with a very stable foundation. But there's no support because all the weight's on one side.
Yeah, this is the issue. All structures must be built on a foundation, so you can't do tricks where you kind of like build out over something or build something that isn't part of a foundation. It's just...
Anyway, I'm gonna quickly go do something. I'll be right back, alright?
Right. No, I want no, I want to store it. Store the thing. Store it. So difficult to mangle this into a state where it actually does what I need it to. Yeah, just build this one here. Let's do it in a boring way then. Yeah, for anyone who's watching this and thinking like, oh, is there going to be more combat? No, I'm just building my camp right now and just... Yeah, I'm done exploring for today. I'm just going to be building camp for the rest of the stream. Nope, that's the wrong one. I need to rebind the auto run button. I really do. Walls. What wooden walls? That's good. Now, fences. That looks pretty good. So I'm gonna move this one over here. Okay, can you not replace the place? Okay, apparently I'm not allowed to do that anymore. Sure, I could place stuff there. Wait, did the game crashed? Of course. Well, I suppose there's places I need to stop the stream. So yeah, game doesn't handle the whole. Yeah, obviously settlement building is camp building isn't very well supported in this game at all. Like they changed the whole thing up completely, so it's way hard to do anything interesting. So yeah, well, I guess I'm gonna end it here. So thanks for watching, everyone. As always, I've been Maven. Have a good one.